find myself gazing at stars, hearing guitars, just like someone in love. Sometimes these things I do astound me. Mostly whenever you're around me, I seem to walk as though I have wings. I just bump into things like someone in love. Each time I look at you, I'm just limp as that glove and feeling like someone in Lately, I find myself out gazing at stars, hearing your guitar like someone in love. Sometimes these things I do astound me. Mostly whenever you're around me. Lately, I seem to walk as though I have wings, bumping into things just like someone in love. Each time I look at you, I'm just limp as a glove, feeling like someone, feeling like someone. I'm feeling like someone in love. Like someone, like someone in love. Kisses are worth fighting for. Believe me,
TERYN is is originally from Laguna Niguel, California, and has been fortunate to learn from some of the best jazz artists in Los Angeles, including Kristen Korb, John Prue, Joey Sellers, and others. She regularly gigs in Los Angeles and Orange County areas at such venues as the Baked Potato, the Press, and other venues. Her most recent album, the TERYN Trio album, can be found on Apple Music as well. TERYN regularly arranges and copies for Saddleback College, Azusa Pacific University, and Citrus College big bands, as well as the Orange County School of the Arts and their jazz programs. Tonight, TERYN will be joined by Zach Kaplinger, a gifted guitarist who actively performs Southern bluegrass music and contemporary jazz throughout Southern California. Steamers Jazz at Campus JAX is proud to present TERYN Ray and Zach Kaplinger.
Hide your heart from sight, lock your dreams at night. Oh, you know, it could happen to you. It don't count stars, or you might stumble. Somebody drops the sign, down you tumble. Keep that eye on spring, run when church bells ring. Oh, you know that it could happen to you. All I did was wonder how your arms could be, yes, and it happened to me. Your heart from sight, drop your knees at night. Oh, you know, it could happen to you. Don't count stars, or you might stumble. Somebody drops that sigh, and down you tumble. Keep that eye on spring, It could happen to you. That's great. The very thought of you makes my heart sing like that April breeze on the wings of spring. And you appear in all your splendor, my one and only. The shadows fall and spread their mystic charms in that hush of night, while I'm in your arms. Your lips are so warm and tender, my one and only love. The touch of your hand is like heaven, a heaven that I've never known. The blush of your cheek whenever I speak tells me that you are my own. You fill my eager heart with such desire. Every kiss that you give sets my soul on fire. I give myself in sweet surrender, my one and only love. The touch of your hand is just like heaven, that heaven that I've never known. Oh, the blush of your cheek whenever I speak tells me that you are my own. You fill my heart with such desire. Every kiss you give sets this soul on fire. I give myself in sweet surrender,
Dear.
My father is a professional musician, and he's kind of a legend in the Southern California bluegrass scene. His name's Dennis Kaplinger. Plays the whole family of bluegrass instruments, but banjo is his main instrument.
Yeah.
And he turned me on to bluegrass guitar playing when I was a kid, and that's kind of where I started. And joined a band when I was a kid, and we played all over the southwestern United States and recorded a CD and stuff. And then everyone got old enough to go to college, and that's where I got bit by the jazz bug and kind of fell in love with that.
I'm looking for a photo I took in a vintage store recently. Since you mentioned the banjo, so give me a second. Terrence,
Okay.
Talk for a minute.
Okay.
It's funny.
So TERYN, do you have any interest in bluegrass?
You know,
I mean, we know you have interest in bluegrass players.
that's a good one. You know, like something like, is it Karen Allison? Is that her name? Or am I missing up? Am I making up names?
I don't know.
I'm
unfamiliar with that name.
There's a couple singers that I learned about, like in high school, that I was like, oh, what is this? I guess it's folk, but it was really like bluegrass folk.
Mm-hmm.
I've always loved it. I love the harmonies. I think that helped me learn a lot of like church harmonies and things like that. But not probably to the extent that Zach loves it. But I do love it. I think I've learned a lot of harmonic ideas from them.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. I mean, this doesn't need to be a podcast on bluegrass music, but it's funny. No, it's funny you mentioned that, because I've always felt like, especially bluegrass and jazz music are very connected. I'm very grateful to have started in bluegrass, because there's a lot of qualities to bluegrass music that carried over. There's a jam culture, there's a festival culture. It's all music that's played without sheet music for the most part. Like, there's phenomenal bluegrass musicians that don't know how to read a single note, which you can have your own opinions about that, but they're amazing musicians, and most everything's done by ear. And so I'm grateful that I got to start there, because it is true that harmonically bluegrass music can be a little more simple in general. Yeah. So
but the playing is, I mean, there's some virtuoso bluegrass players.
Yeah. So like the technical side of it was a great place to start. And then it gave my ears a chance to kind of improvise and stuff within a basic harmonic framework.
Right.
And then when I got into college, it was like, oh man, this new door opened, but there was so much that I had already kind of practiced in that bluegrass realm.
Yeah.
So
I found the photo that I want to show. I don't know if I'll be able to show you, but back in the 50s and early 60s, there were a bunch of albums that came out where hi-fi was like the key word. It was, strings and hi-fi, whatever. And I found this. Let me see if I can get it in there.
Banjo. Oh my God. That is amazing.
And I just thought, I had never thought about wanting to listen to the banjo in high fidelity, but there it is.
But there it is.
It's funny. It is funny though that you said they were in strings, because one of the top bluegrass guys is named Billy Strings.
Oh yeah, amazing.
You've heard of him, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're back to jazz now, okay?
Because those of you who aren't familiar with TERYN as much, she's a fantastic big band arranger. And in fact, when I was taking a class, I called her for advice on an assignment I was doing. But I was just curious if you have anything new in the works with your big band.
Yeah, I've been working on a couple actually originals that I'm turning into big band originals, which is different for me because I'm very comfortable with hearing a standard and knowing exactly how I want to arrange it for big band and how I want to sing it, or how I want, I want a trumpet to play that melody, or a guitar or something like that. So I've been working on a couple originals, which is also scary for me because I'm just like an arranger. I don't consider myself a songwriter as much. So I've been working on a couple tunes, which I'm excited about. And I guess for me, depending on how long this quarantine goes, I might try the virtual big band, which also scares me because I'm not a huge tech person. So I might have to look into finding someone that I trust and know that will help me in that realm. But I'm working on a couple of new tunes that are originals, which
right on.
Again is is really exciting, but also very different for what I normally do. I think I have like maybe 4 out of 60 tunes that are originals in my big band book.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to expand to that and be comfortable with that. So this is the time, I guess, to try new things. So
Right on. Well, let me know. I've done the virtual big band one time, so you can use my years of expertise and wisdom to help you along.
Well, you know, my head's telling me, when is Tony's big band going to play one of TERYN's arrangements? Is that?
Oh, yeah.
Anytime. Terrence, you get me the gig.
There you go.
I got a place for you. Yeah. I got a place.
I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. Oh, I love the old-fashioned things like that sound of rain upon that window pane, starry song that April sings. This year's fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands, these my heart understands. I'm old-fashioned, but you know I don't mind it. Say that you agree. Say you'll stay with me. Say you'll stay old-fashioned with me. I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. You know that I love these old-fashioned things like the sound of rain upon that window pane, starry song that April sings. This is fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding on my hand, these my heart understands. I'm old-fashioned, but you know I don't mind it. Say that you'll agree. Say you'll stay with me. Say you'll stay old-fashioned with me. I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. Oh, I've loved the old-fashioned things like the sound of rain upon my window pane. Oh, the starry songs that April sings. This year's fancies are past. heart understands I'm old-fashioned. You know I don't mind it. Say that you'll agree. Say you'll stay with me. Say you'll stay old-fashioned. Oh, stay with me. The more I'm with you, pretty baby, the more I feel my love increase. Building all my dreams around you, our happiness will never cease. 'Cause nothing's any good without you. 'Cause baby, you're my centerpiece. We'll buy a house and garden somewhere along a country road of peace. A little cottage on the outskirts where we could really find release. 'Cause nothing's any good without you. 'Cause baby, you're my centerpiece. country road of peace, a little cottage on the outskirts where we could really find release. 'Cause nothing's any good without you. 'Cause baby, you're my centerpiece. Yes, baby, you're my centerpiece. Thank you guys so much for joining us again. My name is TERYN Ray, and this is Zach Kaplinger. Thank you again to Campus JAX and the crew for having us, and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much.
Singles and parties and all that stuff. We're inside now, and hey, it's nice to be inside here in a concert, huh? And I was going to say, when I introduced this band, I was going to say Joey Sellers and the Young People, but I noticed there's also he's not the only old guy here. I am too, you know. Anyway, I see a lot of great faces, and TERYN, as a matter of fact, used to work at Steamers years ago, and I've got to watch and see her develop her talent, first of all, for singing, and of course now for the arrangements and running this great jazz band. Let's hear it for TERYN Ray.
Thank you, Terrence. Yeah, I used to work at the actual Steamers. I used to bus tables. That was it was while I was in college, and I was like, you know, I need money, and I get to watch jazz for free. So, two of my favorite things. But yes, thank you to Campus JAX for having the big band here. I'm super grateful, and always grateful for these players. And we're gonna get started. We did our one and only big band album. Hopefully, I'll be recording a new one next summer. But we recorded this one like 7 or 8 years ago. And this is a tune instrumentally known as Del Sasser, but Carmen McRae has a great recording of her doing it with lyrics, and it's called If You Never Fall in Love with Me. And this is going to feature Joey Sellers also on the trombone. Woo! I love you so since that first day. The angels let you leave and come my way. I'll be a sail or adrift on an uncharted sea if you never fall in love with me. I'm not the girl I was before, 'cause now you own my heart forevermore. Can't you imagine how empty my future would be if you never fall in love with me? If you pull through, say that you're mine, I'll make your heart one great big valentine. We'll build this new love world for two, and we'll find joys no lovers ever knew. you pull through, say that you're mine. I'll make your heart one great big valentine. We'll build this new love world for two, and we'll find joys no lovers ever knew. Said I wanna stay here by your side and keep your arms forever occupied. I'll be a sailor adrift on an uncharted sea. If you never fall in love with, I'll be the lost and lonely girl if you'd never fall in love with me. I'll be a sailor adrift on an uncharted sea. If you never fall in love with me. Thank you. Another hand for Joey Sellers, trombone. And also you heard from Kevin Vanden Elzen on drums. He actually played here last week as well, and it was killing. He has a West Coast Jazz Hour with Josh Nelson. If you've never checked it out, definitely check it out. Some great interviews. This next tune is like a cute little chart on Bye Bye Blackbird, and this is going to feature a solo by Zachary Kaplinger as well. Pack up all my cares and woe. Here I go singing low. Bye 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 bye, blackbird where he waits for me. Sugar sweet, so is he. Bye 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 bye, blackbird. Won't somebody try and understand me? Oh, what hard luck stories you keep handing me. Make my bed and light the light. I'll arrive so late tonight, blackbird. Bye bye. Blackbird, bye bye. Oh, blackbird, bye bye. Blackbird, Thank you. Once again, you heard from Zach Kaplinger on guitar. You also heard from Nathan Johnson on trumpet. Sometimes I wait to say who solos, especially in the trumpets and trombones, because they'll trick me and they'll trade solos. And I'm like, who's it this time? But yes, and like I said, I'm super grateful to have such wonderful players play and come from LA to down here to play in this concert. We're gonna do another tune that's on the album, again, that you can find on Apple Music, Spotify, any streaming site. And this is, I think, going to feature Joey Sellers again? Is this correct? Okay, good. Okay, thanks, Bob, for the head bob. And this is one of my favorite Burt Bacharach tunes. It's a trombone feature of A House Is Not a Home. Joey Sellers, everyone. Yes, and I'm honored to have Joey in the band, especially because I used to be one of his students, and he's pretty much the first person that taught me anything about big band arranging, which all these arrangements tonight are mine, the vocal and instrumental. Thank you. But I owe so much of that to Joey, so thank you. So this next tune is one of our more challenging ones. How many of you know who Kerry Frank is in town? If you don't know who he is, he's one of the best organ players in town. Has a lot of different groups. He's actually playing, I think, at Vitello's tonight. But he has a great trio called Strangers on a Saturday Night. And it's organ, guitar, and drums. And he made a beautiful arrangement of Clair de Lune, if you like Debussy. And I heard it, and I immediately wanted to steal it, and I stole it and wrote a big band arrangement for it. And this is going to include some solos by Zach Kaplinger again, and also Nathan King. And this is Clair de Lune. Thank you. Again, I wish I could take credit for the arrangement. I just orchestrated it, but Carrie Frank, A Stranger's on a Saturday Night, you should definitely check out the trio version. And let's give it up once again for Nathan King, Zachary Kaplinger, and also Amy Rowe had a beautiful piano interlude there. All right, so I have a little treat for you. I have a friend who just moved back to California. She was at University of Miami getting her master's, and her name's Alex Brandenburg, and I asked her to come in and sing one of my arrangements. So she is going to come up. Please give her a hand.
This is one of TERYN's beautiful charts on one of my favorite tunes from the Nancy Wilson and Cannonball Adderley album. This is TERYN's arrangement of Save Your Love for Me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Why I'm so in love with you. No one else in this world will do. Darling, please save your love for me. Run away. If I were wise, I'd run away. But like a fool in love, I stay and pray you'll save your love for me. I can feel it even when you're not here, can't conceal it. I really love you, my dear, although I know no good can come from loving you. I can't do a thing, I'm so in love with you. So darling, help me please, I can feel it even when you're not here. Can't conceal it. I really love you, my dear. Although I know no good can come from loving you, I can't do a thing. I'm so in love with you, so darling, help me please. Have mercy on a fool like me. I know I'm lost, but still I plead. Darling, please save your love for me. You may have fun with the crowd, but for crying out loud, darling, please save your love for me.
Alex, everyone. You will definitely be seeing her around. Yes, thank you, Alex. Beautiful. Plus, I got to take a break from these high heels for a song. So these are coming off right as this show is done. So we're gonna do another vocal tune for you, if that's okay. One of my favorite tunes to do, just out and about, is "Ain't Misbehavin'," and I love. Anyone know who Nancy King is? Okay, if you don't know her, she is one of my favorite singers. She lives up in Oregon, and one of my favorite duo albums is Nancy King and Fred Hirsch. And beginning of quarantine, I spent a good amount of time transcribing a bunch of her heads and solos, just because I had the time, and she's so great. And as I was trying to figure out some arrangements for these new shows coming up, because we're also playing at Vitello's in August, I wanted to try to figure out a couple new tunes, and I decided to take some of her solo and arrange it for big band solely. So you're gonna hear some of that, and this is "Ain't Misbehavin'." All right, ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. No one to talk with, all by myself. No one to talk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving. I'm just saving all my love for you. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm dreaming of. And misbehaving, saving all my love for you. Hey, like Jack Horner in that corner, I don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth fighting for. Believe me, I don't go out late. I don't care to go. I'm home about ages. We hear this radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you. on this shelf ain't misbehaving. I'm just saving all my love for you. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting. You're the one I love. I'm not misbehaving, saving all my love for you. Hey, like Jack Horner in that corner. I don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth fighting for. Believe me, I don't go out late. I don't care to go. I'm home about it, just me and the radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you. Oh, I'm not misbehaving, saving all my love for you. Thank you, Nathan King. A tenor, beautiful. All right, what is next? Okay, so we're gonna do something special. This is, I have an old roommate slash one of my favorite people and roommates. His name's Jens Karas, and he is a singer-songwriter, and he's actually he tours mostly in Europe, obviously not over the pandemic, but he used to play at the Blue Whale maybe twice a year too, which was really special because the Blue Whale is mostly known for a jazz club, but his stuff was more ethereal, singer-songwriter. But he wrote this beautiful tune, and I always think about, as his roommate, we used to have a garage downstairs, and that was basically his writing space. And so through the floor, I always heard just kind of muddled chords and beats going on, and then to hear him perform it was always something special. But this tune, I know the band, we've done it in rehearsal, and we did it actually at our last Blue Whale gig before pandemic. We did a Christmas concert, and we premiered it there. But it's one of my favorite tunes. It's called I Only Ever Loved Your Ghost. Very thoughtful and very deep. So if you enjoy the tune, I would look up the original Jens, Jens Karas, Kuross. Take these scars, have your fun. Either way, love gets a bullet for a gun. Just like eclipses, love the sun left unexposed. I only ever loved your ghost. Gentle words, sad recluse, forceful hearts tied like a train to its caboose. Just like a hangman ties his noose, love juxtaposed. I only ever loved your ghost. I tried so hard, what remains? Keep my letters, keep my books, forget my name. I'll keep your pictures in the frame. You loved them most. I only ever loved your ghost. time, here we go. I can't face the face I asked you not to show. Oh, it's best for lovers not to know, then sadly boast. And it's always better loving goes. Walking mile after mile, chasing romance, should have settled for the smile. These dreams were just too big, so I'll propose a toast to only ever loving. Thank you. Like I said, I wish I wrote the song. I just did the arrangement. But Jens Karas, he's a beautiful songwriter. Hopefully he'll come as soon as the pandemic hit. He was like, going back to Idaho. I said, okay, see you later, which I understand. So we're gonna do one more tune with the full band, and then I'm gonna give the horns a little break and do one or two with rhythm section, and then have the horns come back up. But the one we're gonna finish with, this kind of shortish set, is going to be Moon River, which is also a tune that's on our big band album. And by the way, that last one will definitely be on our next big band album. But this is Moon River, and this is going to feature Josh Welches. Yes, he's like, it is? All right, here we go, Moon River. Once again, Josh Welches. So before I let the horns leave, I just want to introduce them real quick. So I'll start in the back since I said Josh. Josh Welches on trumpet, Dave Richards, Mike Campagna, Nathan Johnson. And starting on this side on the trombone, Sean Shackelford, Joey Sellers, Bob Lawrence, Robert Todd. And then right over here, I have Nathan King, Alex Sadnick, Brett McDonald, Kirsten Edkins, Eric Cresson. And so horns, I'll let you guys kind of somehow pass. Let the rhythm section know if you need them to skedaddle. But we're gonna give them a little break and do a couple tunes with just rhythm section. And speaking of the rhythm section, I have Zachary Kaplinger on guitar, Amy Rowe on keys, AJ Polidoro on bass, and Kevin Vandenelzen on drums. And speaking of Amy, so Amy's life, I've been living vicariously through her Instagram posts because some woman, like I guess philanthropist, I guess, like she's paid Amy to come and basically be inspired by New York. So they like rented a piano. And at the super really, really nice, was it the Upper East Side? Is that where, like, apartment? And I was just like, can I meet this person and go and, be inspired? I mean, that's like, sounds so awesome. So she just came back. How long were you there? 3 weeks in New York in this beautiful apartment. So ask her about it later. I'm sure she'll tell you about all of her adventures. So we're gonna do one of my favorite tunes. You probably know it. This is going to be East of the Sun. I'm actually going to take a sip of my whiskey real quick, too. Oh, thank you, sir. What a gentleman. Dave Richards. All right. Want to do the last 12? Sure. One, a two, a last 12.
East of the sun, west of the moon, we're gonna build a dream house so lovely, near to the sun in the day, near to the moon at night. We're gonna live in a lovely way, dear, living on love and pale moonlight, just you and I, forever and a day. You know our love won't die, 'cause we'll keep it that way. Up among the stars we'll find harmony of life to a lovely tune. East of the sun, west of the moon, dear. I said east of the sun, west of the moon. Shaboo-boo-boo. Jack Kaplinger. Amy Rowe, everyone. He stole that sign, we stole the moon. We're gonna build this dream house of love, dear, near to the sun, in the day, nearer to the moon at night. We're gonna live in this lovely way, dear, living on love and pale moonlight, just you and I, forever and a day. You know our love won't die, 'cause we'll keep it that way. Up among the stars we'll find the harmony of life to a lovely tune, east of the sun, west of that moon, dear, east of the sun and west, oh, east of the sun and west, east of the sun and west of the moon. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna do, they don't know this yet, but we're gonna do just one time through the form, These Foolish Things, in A flat. And we're just gonna do a little ballad, quick little ballad. So this is a warning to the horn section to get your beers and things now, because you're gonna come up after this song. So this is These Foolish Things. First day, you guys come in and a cigarette that bears a lipstick's traces, an airline ticket to romantic places, and how my heart has wings. These foolish things remind me of you. a tinkling piano in the next apartment. Those stumbling words that told you what my heart meant, and how the thought of you clings. Yeah. These things all remind me of you. You came and you saw. Oh, how you conquered me. And when you did that to me, how I knew in my heart that this was meant to be. The winds of March that made this heart a dancer, the telephone that rings, but who's to answer? And how the ghost of you clings. These foolish things remind me of you. Of you. Thank you very much. All right, horns, come on up. All right. Thank you, rhythm section, for staying up here longer. I'll add one more zero to your paycheck. Okay. After the decimal, yeah. After the decimal. Exactly. Yes. Well, man, we have more tunes than time allotted, so now I have to make some decisions. Thank you, guys. Thank you. While they're coming back up here, like I said, I'm really excited at the prospect of recording another album, probably in the spring, by latest early summer. Hopefully doing more originals, and again, more arrangements that are more, that are on the different side, like Claire de Lune, I Only Ever Loved Your Ghost, and hopefully all these guys will be playing on it, which I hope so. And again, I know we still have some tunes to go, but I just want to thank all of you for coming, especially those of you that are musicians as well, and you could be gigging and seeing other music and doing other stuff tonight. So we really appreciate your support. And also, obviously, Campus JAX for having us. And my family's here too. My mom, my sister, right over there. Hello. Okay, we're gonna start off this next set with another tune that's on the album that you can find online. This is Beautiful Love, and this is going to feature Sean. Oh yeah, Sean. All right, here we go. Once again, Sean Shackelford. And you also heard from Nathan King on tenor. So, band, we're going to go to Reaching for the Moon, please. This next one is another one on our album. And this is the first time I heard this tune was Carmen McRae. Hopefully you know who she is, and if you don't, definitely look her up. She used to sing, same as Sarah Vaughan, she used to sing and play on a lot of her concerts, just like a tune or two. And she said, you know, oh, Billie Holiday was known for singing this. And Billie Holiday does this kind of like a medium swing feel, but lyrically, I think a ballad fits a lot better. And actually, Joey was the one that helped me transcribe it in his office many years ago. So this is it's like Reaching for the Moon.
It's like reaching for the moon. It's like reaching for the sun. It's like reaching for the stars. Reaching for you. You're so far above me. How can I expect an angel to love me who is so divine as you are? It's like flying without wings, playing fiddle without any strings, and a million other things. No one can do. Though my hopes are slender, in my secret heart I prayed you'd surrender. Though it's like reaching for the moon.
It's like flying without wings, playing fiddle without strings, and a million other things. No one can do. Though my hopes are slender, in this secret heart, I prayed you'd surrender. It's like reaching for the moon. Reaching for the moon.
Thank you so much. You heard from Bob Lawrence and Kirsten, right? Beautiful. Kirsten Atkins. And it's so funny because I was thinking about this when they were playing it, when Bob was soloing, that Bob, obviously Joey, like Bob and AJ and some of these people read this when I was just starting to write big band music for Joey's Wednesday night band at Saddleback College. So I was just like, wow, it's been a long time together. So, and like I said, I'm super grateful because I've had the band for like 8 years, but it's only been the last, I think even just couple years where it's kind of been a more established group in terms of personnel. So I'm super grateful that they share my music with me and obviously make it sound great. So we have a few more tunes for you guys, and then we're unfortunately done for the night. But I know, darn. But we're gonna do the last two, guys. We're gonna do There Will Never Be and Little Happy Talk. So this next one's gonna be another instrumental. I based this one off of a version of Count Basie doing There Will Never Be Another You. Is this gonna feature Josh? Josh Welches. All right, here we go.
Josh Welches, everyone. You know, before we do our last tune, I want to just go through the band name one more time, just so you remember who's doing majority of the work tonight. Is Josh Welches, Dave Richards, Mike Campagna, Nathan Johnson, which those three are splitting all the lead stuff tonight, so they're doing the hardest work for at least harder than me. I'm barely singing high. And then, okay, I'll get to you guys, all right? And then over here we have Sean Shackelford on trombone, next to Joey Sellers, drinking some scotch. Buy him one, please. Bob Lawrence, Robert Todd. And then over on this side, Nathan King, Alex Sadnick, Brett McDonald, Kirsten Edkins, Eric Croissant. And then rhythm section, Zach Kaplinger on his own little stage over there on the step. Amy Rowe on keys. AJ Polidoro on bass. And last but not least, Kevin Vandenelzen on drums. And my name's TERYN Ray, that's right. My name's TERYN. I can't tell if that's a mix of booing and yaying or if it was you know, like that, I don't know. I'm gonna say it's all right, so this last tune again is on streaming on our last album, and this is an arrangement that my friend Sean Barrett in school, when we were in school together, we did this. I was trying to do a mix of, or a bunch of arrangements from the Cannonball Adderley Nancy Wilson album, which is the one that Alex sang, Save Your Love, and I've done a bunch of stuff, but this is a mix of Little Unhappy Boy and Happy Talk, and we call it A Little Happy Talk. Little unhappy boy, why do you sit alone? Is it because some silly girl promised you she would phone? Oh yeah, I know just how you're feeling. Oh yes, I know what you're going through. Yes, I do, 'cause I'm that unhappy girl, just like a lonesome dove. Wouldn't it be a funny thing if we should fall in love? Oh yes, know just what I do to you. I would be oh so good to you. Happy talk, keep talking, happy talk. Talk about things you'd like to do. You've gotta have a dream. If you don't have your dream, how you gonna have your dreams come true? Talk about the moon drifting in the sky, looking like a lily on the lake. Talk about the bird learning how to fly, making all the music they can make. Happy talk, keep talking happy talk. Talk about things you'd like to do. You gotta have a dream. If you don't have your dream, how you gonna have your dreams come true? you to Campus JAX. Thank you to Golden for doing sound and Tim for having us. Thank you so much again. The band doing all the work. Thank you. Please come up and say hello before you leave and have a great night. Thank you.
get your collar pressed. Time to get yourself all dressed. Time to get your shiny dance shoes on, 'cause everybody's jumping at JAX. All the kids are coming down just to dig the swinging sound. You can hear the band from miles away, 'cause everybody's jumping at JAX. Here's a little well-known secret, sure as there's the sky above.
Nothing could be any sweeter
than dancing with the one you love. When life is like a sour note, here's a happy antidote. Come to where the party never ends, 'cause everybody's jumping at JAX.